Hey guys, let's take a look at my Traser H3 P96. 2 years ago, based on a recommendation from a friend, I bought my first ever Traser watch. My first, my only. I actually recorded an unboxing video on the day that it was delivered, and during that video I did say that I would do a review of the watch in 2 months' time. But I didn't. 2 months turned into 2 years and hey presto, we're here now. But actually, it's a good thing because it's given me the chance to really put the watch through its paces. The Traser P96 is a watch that combines precision and durability with a clean, crisp and somewhat classy design. Let's start by talking about its accuracy. Traser have used a Swiss-made quartz movement in this watch, and in the 2 years that I've been wearing it, it hasn't gained or lost a single second. And having confidence in accurate and reliable timekeeping is important to me. It is a Swiss-made quartz movement, so I would expect it to have a high degree of accuracy and reliability. However, personally, I find myself more drawn to a watch with an automatic movement. Now this may seem just a tad crazy, but when I'm going away on an adventure or an expedition, I can sometimes get held up on the smallest detail. And one small detail that has caused me concern in the past is worrying about the battery life in my quartz watch. You know, when did I last replace it? What's the expected lifespan? Is it going to die partway through an expedition? So if it is going to die partway through an expedition, would I be better to get it changed now? And if I do get it changed, will they reseal it properly? There's a whole load of questions. You'd think that when you're planning like a 3-month or a 4-month Arctic expedition, that there would be far more important things for you to worry about, and there are. But sometimes the smallest things get inside your head. The reinforced polymer case really is extremely tough. I've genuinely used this watch and abused this watch in a whole range of environments, and there's not a mark on it. And even last year when I brought my new puppy into the house with her sharp, strong teeth, she was constantly chewing and gnawing at my watch, and it didn't make a dent. And if it can withstand that, I'm fairly sure it can withstand anything. And that makes it kind of ideal for people like me who just want to strap a watch on and totally forget about it until we need it. The 60-click unidirectional bezel has absolutely no play or slip. If there was one thing that I could change, it would be to give this top marker a little bit more at-a-glance visibility during daylight. I do actually rely on the bezel a lot, so its functionality and reliability is important to me. The face is exactly what I want. It's clean, crisp and clear and dead easy to read. White numbers against a black background, which is simple and effective. There are small 24-hour markers inside the 12-hour markers, which I don't really see the point of. It feels more like an adornment than an actual valuable asset. And there is a date window. I never use mine, partly or mostly because I really can't be bothered to adjust it in the months without 31 days, so it's never right. The real magic with this watch happens at night. The lume is provided by small tritium batons, which means that the lume doesn't need to be charged by an external light source. Even in pitch black, the dial remains crisp and clear and easy to read, no matter how many hours it's been since the watch last saw daylight or an artificial light source. So for example, if I'm on an Arctic expedition in the midst of winter, when it's dark pretty much 24/7, I don't need to worry about an external light source to be able to see my watch. Similarly, if I was exploring a cave system, not that I actually do that anymore, the lume on this watch is still going to work. The Traser P96 uses anti-reflective sapphire glass, and as you can see, 2 years on, despite being used and abused and despite the puppy, mine is still scratch-free. The silicone strap is comfortable, hard wearing and has plenty of length, so it will fit most wrist sizes, and there's not much more that I can say about it. Aesthetically, sometimes I absolutely love this strap. More often than not, I absolutely don't love this strap. I hate it. It can look like a cheap black plastic watch strap. I suppose I could, if I was motivated, switch it out for a NATO style strap, but I haven't in the last 2 years that I've had it, so I guess in reality it's not bothered me that much. The crown is protected by some decent lugs, but it doesn't have a screw down crown. The Traser P96 is rated at 200 meters of water resistance, which is more than enough for most people, especially when you consider that most dive watches never actually get wet. I've worn mine paddleboarding, kayaking, canoeing, swimming, snorkeling and had no problems at all, but obviously none of those activities have really tested its limits. In summary, I really can't fault this watch. It's been a fantastic tool throughout my life and adventures over the last couple of years. If you are thinking about getting a Traser H3, stop thinking and make it happen. As usual, I'll drop a bundle of useful links in the description down below, so please do go take a look. Be good, be brilliant, be awesome, and remember, if I can help you in any way, get in touch, let's have a conversation and make good stuff happen. See ya.